I feel like I've lost some steam, to be honest. Just very shortly, but it's one of those things where it's like it's not catastrophic. I'm just like feeling, I'm feeling it. Like this, I don't have that same drive to wake up. I don't have that same drive to just like get things done. Now I realize that part of that is health and some things that I'm dealing with, but I think part of it is also there's less pressure of like you need to make money right now. There's for sure that. But honestly, like just future vision, um, not having something to like aim towards. That's like I'm really in love with. I thought like going to Costa Rica and traveling and just going and surfing, living on the beach, dialing in remote was like, and like making content and being able to write and stuff was it. Um, the main driver there being I can share things that have changed my life with other people through writing, posting books, videos, um, whether it be through an actual like lesson or concept, something that I actually learned, or being through a not short film, but like a storytelling thing of, kind of like the videos I've got that are not like this on my YouTube and that are more, cinematic, I'll say, even though I hate that word now. Nah, it's fine, I love that word. And it kind of hit me, I was just sitting in the shower today and like, it's like 12 o'clock or something and Elijah's working and I'm like, man, I just don't feel the drive. Like, I know I could just go clock in and do that, but like, I want to settle this. And I was like really just trying to get a vision for the future. And I thought about being in, like my life has been dramatically impacted by mentors, teachers, coaches. When I say like teachers and coaches, I don't mean like school. I mean like people that teach a certain thing and that are really good at it, or coaches as in like business coaches or personal development coaches, and just being coached like by someone more, just further ahead of me. And I'm not interested in the traditional coaching model, where there's like a course and an offer and I have something to give to you, like start here, end here, pay this amount, right? But what I'm really interested in is I'm in Costa Rica or I'm in Hawaii. I'm making content, posting content. Obviously, there's a following of people, though small, not something huge, but something still worthwhile, worth the impact, right? That real change and real growth happens in person. It happens over long conversations. It happens over midnight talks. It happens over dinner. We just had some amazing dinner last night. It happens. That's how that happens. And so I'm like, how can that happen in coaching and doing this? And so I don't know. I just got this vision for like doing like retreats, but like not like the crazy big like mastermind or anything, but like I'm in Costa Rica and once a quarter there's 10 spots for 10 guys and they're going to come out and we're going to spend a week, and it's like vacation, but there's also like personal development involved. It's not for business, although many of them will likely be business owners. It's really for personal development. It's for vacation, and then the coaching is for personal development. So I do something like there's group coaching. I bring in other people that have impacted my life and people I really love hearing from, and just like a personal like development weekend. I don't really care to make it like a big spiritual thing, like I'm sure the development will be spiritual, but I don't want to make it super spiritual, because I'm happy to pull people in from all religions and all walks of life, wherever they are. So it doesn't need to be like Jesus, like in the back end, obviously, like because I'm Jesus centered, like it's going to be Jesus centered, but it doesn't need to feel that way to people that come in, except for the fruits of Jesus, not, necessarily, hey guys, we're going to talk about Jesus today. Like I'll probably still have like one guy come and do that or something and see Jesus, like I don't know, a camp or someone, and see Jesus in a completely different way than most churches and stuff. But Yeah, I don't know. I think that'd just be super sick. Like once a quarter, just bring people in, and like I'm in no spot with the expertise I have, the abilities I have, the knowledge I have, the wisdom I have to be able to coach people. Like I like talk to my friends, and I want what's best for them. That's where I'm at right now, and I have picked up a couple things because of how other people have coached me. If I were to do this, like I don't really need too many more skills or anything to like just do content. Like I know how to do content. I can, if I wanted to rip 6 pieces of content a day and blow up in a year, I could. So I don't need to learn anything there. But for coaching, like where it's actual personal development, like I would actually need to like pick up some books. And I've thought about this for a long time, because not about this specific, but coaching, because I've had, like I said, had mentors, had coaches, and I've asked people 2-3 years ago, and I still have like the book list of like what I need to read. I'm like, how did you? I would just have like a crazy coaching session. I'm like, how did you learn to coach? Like, how did you get into this? What did you read? What did you learn? And they just sent me like book lists. So I have a lot to read and a long ways to go there. But that would be really cool. Like if in a year from now, like 2027, hosting retreats. Like sure, there's money in it, but like it's not so much for the money as it is for just getting to connect with people and have really fun experiences. Go surfing, go 4-wheel, ATV, like you can just golf, like whatever it is. Clay pigeon shooting. I don't know. Go play some soccer. And cliff dive. I don't know, whatever it looks like. But that would be super. That would just be fun. And I, part of the reason I think this came up is because the times throughout the week when I have the most energy and I feel the most alive is when I'm helping other people in the cleaning business, like coaching them through their situation. And I love coaching and helping friends, and just talking to friends about what they're going through and helping them come to their own best conclusion. Like I really enjoy that. So I'm like, man, why can't I just do that professionally, on top of, the business, making money, on top of just posting content, doing stuff, and, that'll grow the audience for the retreats and those. But yeah, I think it'd just be sick. Part of like how I envision like having a family one day, and I've talked about that. That's why I feel like I'm kind of like getting a real vision for like the future, and that this isn't just some like, oh, this is what I think. It's like, it's kind of coming together. I've always envisioned, I don't know, for the past 4 or 5 years, just like me, wife, kids, and just being out somewhere in nature where it's pretty, like, we're not in the city, we're not in the suburbs, like we got some land, we're out in nature, and there's no one around. When you look out the dining room, like you can't see anyone, you see a bunch of trees, it's beautiful. I always like to imagine elevation. I don't know if it starts with elevation, but then I always think of other people, like other friends being there or couples being there that are just on our land, and they have a cabin or they're staying with a room, and they're just around us. Like we're having breakfast in the morning, like friend and his wife are having breakfast with me, my wife, and my kids. Like there's a certain peace that they get from it. There's a certain fellowship that I just thrive in from it. I don't know. I really just like, I see that, and I see that just being such a fun, beautiful thing. Give them somewhere that they can pull back and reset, whether it's vision or, yeah, I feel like vision, really giving them vision, because I don't want to like babysit someone with problems that's really struggling with something. It's not what I'm looking at. I'm looking at retreat. I'm looking at a honeymoon. I'm looking at someone planning vision, planning the next chapter. Someone that's looking for business help and wants me to run through and spend time with them. yeah, I don't know. But I think that could be really cool, and I would love that future, and I feel like I'm already on that path, with make money in business. It's got to be passive, so I can be able to focus on content and those things, and just rip that. I feel like I'm close. Like we're 3-4 months out from being able to go to Costa Rica or go somewhere, have money come in. I'm still gonna work while I'm there, but like there's money where I'm not like worrying about it, and I'm not like skating by, you know. And I'd love to bring people on for podcasts. Like imagine like doing retreats. I'm thinking like retreats, not like, hey, like fly to Costa Rica. Like it could also be like, it's in Hawaii. Okay, you could fly to Hawaii, sure. But like doing like I want like a van, and just do some van life, and I could just like take the van to Arkansas, and like people can drive like 5 to 10 hours, and like here's the retreat, and it's super cheap. It's like $200, and let's spend like 3 or 4 days together, and like I brought all the stuff and and I brought the tents, and just show up. Like that could be like such a simple, easy mini retreat, mini vacation that anyone could just join in for. Um, I don't know. I'm just super stoked. I feel like that's just got potential. Doing Arkansas, doing here, doing up there. Like I just think that could be so cool. And I guess I'm gonna see by camping this Thursday how that kind of pans out, how that feels like. Do I actually like it? Like I think I like it, right? But alrighty, that's it for today. Love you guys.